I really hope Jay-Z sue all y'all. Everybody. Just go through the internet and sue it. No, just you know what annoys me about this whole situation is that it was never about, in my opinion, it was never about the victim. It was never about the victim. It was about, one, proving that Jay-Z is the monster that y'all want him to be. And most importantly, trying to shatter Beyonce's image, her perfection. And for that reason, like, get help. Hey good people, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rakita for those who are new here. This is not my main channel. I have a channel that focuses on luxury items, more specifically Louis Vuitton. If that is what you're into, I will have my main channel linked below. Here we're just, this is all my opinion. This is all about what's in my mind, okay? And I am annoyed. My mind is annoyed, okay? So recently, if you haven't already heard, what you probably have, but probably have not, because the vindication is always softer and quieter than the accusation. And it really is annoying. Okay, what you talking about? Okay, let me take, just in case you haven't heard, let me tell you what I'm talking about. Okay, so listen, this we're not talking about Puff. We're not talking about Puff Daddy. We're not talking about Diddy, but whatever other name that man go by, okay? I'm an 80s baby, so the man is Puff Daddy, okay? Puff if you don't feel like saying the whole name, all right? But anyway, a Jane Doe, which is problem number one. But anyway, that's my pick. Whatever. Jane Doe filed a lawsuit with attorney Busby, accusing Jay-Z and Diddy of violation. Okay, YouTube, stop playing with me. You know how the guidelines is. Of when she was 13. Okay. Now listen, that's egregious. Full stop, that is egregious. Full stop, that is egregious. Okay? Now, allegedly, we already know what Puff has been doing in these streets behind the doors that are closed. Okay? So, I'm just talking about Jay-Z. Sean Carter. Okay? So, when I first heard this story, I was like, immediately no. Why? Because why is she Jane Doe? Why is she and listen, let me explain why I say that. Because I know what people want to say. Well, you know, people will attack her, people will that has not been, if the facts line up, if it is what it is, if the alleged accusation have proof and merit behind it, yeah, I see a support train, okay? In the spirit of Me Too, what you talk about? And then also legally, I don't feel like you should be able to hide under the veil of anonymity and whatever that word, y'all know what I'm trying to say, of secrecy, if you are accusing someone of such egregious acts, right? So that's where I stand on it, okay? If this person did this to you and you're going to sue them, especially for either taking their freedom, okay, because if somebody did that, their freedom need to be took, snatched up.
Next thing you know, ding dong, it's the cops.
Okay, done. You need to be up under the jail and nobody never see your face ever again, okay? Slide your breakfast, lunch, and dinner through the bars. Okay, so if you're going to accuse somebody of that, freedom need to be taken. And if the law does not allow for freedom to be taken and you need and want monetary compensation, I get it. You should not be able to hide under the veil of secrecy. Okay, that's just my opinion. Now, okay, that is what's in my mind. Okay, second, math wasn't mathing. And I ain't no mathematician, but I was told that in every situation, 2 + 2 is always supposed to equal 4. Okay? When this story came out, and they did the interview. Where did they do that interview at? Child, I think it was ABC. They did the interview. The lady got on the TV. Well, kind of sort of got on the TV. Child, her face was blacked out and everything. She got on the TV. The person who drove her, all the witnesses that could collaborate, yes, I said collaborate her story, okay, was gone. They went to the upper room, gone, okay, and the one person that would have been able to be like, yeah, I remember that happened, I was mad, what's her daddy? Now, if anybody gonna have your back, it's gonna be your mama and your daddy, right, wrong. He said, I don't know what that lady talking about. I really don't. I love her, but I don't know what she's talking about. I think I would remember that. And I said, so you know what? I think you would remember that too. I really do. Because when the story unfolded, it's not like the girl lived around the corner from the club or from where the alleged incident happened, okay? If my memory serves correctly, I think she was like 2 hours or plus more. Girl, plus means more. I think she was more than 2 hours. She lived more than 2 hours away when she said her father had to come pick her up. That sounds like a road trip. Okay? And if you're taking a road trip in the middle of the night because your daughter called you because she has been violated, right? I think that will stick in your memory bank. Okay? Not only do I think that'll stick in your memory bank, I think as you picked her up and she got in the car, you did that about face to the police station. Okay? As a father. Okay? And the fact that he don't remember, can't recall, can't pull it up out of his, doesn't that sound suspicious? Okay? Now listen, where the things have happened. Y'all know who y'all got in office. Where these things has happened. Okay? But you know, going back to what the math people said, that wasn't equaling up to 4 to me. It wasn't. It wasn't. Now, so I said, you know what, girl, mind your business. Mind your business, mind your business. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna mind my business. And I stepped back. And then a couple of weeks ago, lawsuit dropped all charges. So I said, now we're good. Because if somebody touched me without my permission, and I got, because it take, listen, let me say this to say this, like, I believe women, but just like any other human being, you got some bad ones that lie. Okay? Emmett Till who? Put some respect on his name, all right? So, do I believe women? Absolutely. But am I still allergic to bullshit? Even if it's coming from a woman? Absolutely. I cough and snickle just the same. If it's bullshit, I don't care where it's coming from. I'm allergic to it, okay? And when her story first dropped and the aftermath thereafter, I was itching every day, all day. Okay? Didn't sit right with me. So, she dropped her case. And then this is another thing that irritated me. When that story first dropped, people thought, I saw a lot of, more than more than that sat right with me, saying he was going way too hard defending himself. I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, who? Who was himself? You thought that man was going too hard defending himself? Listen, somebody accused me of stepping on their toe. And I know I didn't do it. You better have some receipts. I better see a bruise. I better hear an ouch. I bet something. And that man was accused of that, and you thought he was going too hard defending. Like, are you okay? Are you okay? And I love when people have a what I would have done, he could have did this, she could have did that, they could have done that, when they're not in that situation. It is real. Anyway, so I saw the case was dropped, and I saw that Jay-Z and his attorney filed a lawsuit for defamation. You're darn right. You're darn right. You lied, and everybody deserved to know you are alive. And what? Y'all, first of all, not only did y'all waste his time and his resources, y'all allegedly lied on him for something that is horrific. And I think the word horrific does not even describe it accurately. Not only was he accused of SAing someone, at the time she had supposedly been a minor. So not only was he accused of being evil, he was accused of being an evil SOB to a child. That's like a little sauce. That's like a little evil spicy sauce. And you think that man isn't supposed to retaliate? You lie on me and say I didn't return your lawnmower, and I'm posting receipts and video evidence and text messages. So you think you accuse me or someone I love of doing that, and I'm not supposed to? Child, I don't know what land of delusion some of these people. I don't. So even with her dropping the suit, investigators came and needed some clarification. She claimed on tape, right? On, like, you hear her all up in her throat is her voice, right? Claiming that her lawyer, Tony Busby, pressured her into saying that it was Jay-Z.
The woman who accused Jay-Z of sexual assault has already dropped her lawsuit. But now, for the first time, you're going to hear the story behind the bombshell accusation that has since been withdrawn. Jay-Z's lawyer says it should put to rest any doubt about his innocence. This morning, the woman who said she was 13 when Sean Jay-Z Carter and Sean Diddy Combs sexually assaulted her after the 2000 MTV Video Music Awards is heard talking to private investigators about her claim and agreeing that Jay-Z did not assault her.
But Jay-Z you're saying he was definitely there? But he had no part in it, or he was just...
He was there. He was just there, but he didn't have anything to do with any sexual acts towards you. It was strictly, yeah.
The woman is also heard saying her lawyer put her up to suing one of the world's most recognizable stars.
He was the one that kind of pushed me towards going forward with him. With Jay-Z. Busby did? Yeah.
Do you know why?
No.
ABC News exclusively obtained a minute-long excerpt of the recording made days after the woman, identified as Jane Doe, permanently dropped her lawsuit against both Carter and Combs last month.
When she clearly told him, well, according to her, she clearly told him he was there, but he had nothing to do with it. Meaning, he was just an attendee at the party, child. He was just an attendee at the party. And his bank account made y'all add him into the foolishness. Okay? According to her, that's what I heard on the videotape. Okay? That's what I heard on the videotape. Okay? Even after that, you still have people in the comments. He paid her off. It's AI. he made her do it, bullied her into doing it. Like, they still, like, the fact that y'all will hold on to a lie because it's salacious, because it's entertaining, because y'all want to go after Beyonce, is absolutely ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. So we're just allowing people to allegedly lie on people and not be held accountable. And even when they give a full confession about them lying, we are still holding innocent people to a fire that they didn't start. Some of y'all are weird. Okay, good people, that is it. That is my thoughts. Some of these humans we gotta pray for. Some of these humans we gotta pray for. And I know, like, Jesus, like, those people no longer my problem. Okay, they are not coming to the upper room. They are okay. But again, if you are interested in luxury content, unboxings, all that good stuff, I will link my main channel in the description box, and let me know your thoughts, your comments. What do you think? But of course, if you haven't already, go ahead, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notifications so you don't miss a video from me, and then keep up with me. Follow me on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. Everywhere is at Rakita's Closet, and I will see you beautiful people in the next one. Okay, bye.